Okay, start counting.
Welcome to It's All Been Done Radio Hour. I'm Wendy Parks.
And I'm Dan Kondo. Wendy, I've missed you.
I'm sure you did.
I mean, you haven't been in the show since Daniel Kravitz finished its season in November.
Neither of you.
Yeah, I have.
But there hasn't been a new show since November.
We've never missed a month.
That doesn't make any sense. Without Abby Reynolds and the Wholesome Honey, my two most famous characters, there is no It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
Ooh, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but yeah, there actually is.
Oh.
But hey, you're back this month?
Yeah, I am.
And are you coming back next month?
Nah, I'm pretty busy, but you can call my agent to book me again.
Okay, well, anyway, as always, today's show will happen without sets or costumes in the style of old-timey radio serials.
But online, a perfect blending of new and old, just like Daniel Kravitz, because I'm so young and Nathan is so old.
Please silence your devices. Not because we can hear them, of course, but so that you can hear us.
And now, without further ado, it's all been done Radio Hour.
Welcome to our show. It's the best show you're gonna know.
Up in space.
Punching face.
This is quite the disgrace.
Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show.
For voices, you'll find no better pros.
He is rude. I'm a prude.
You should lose the attitudes.
Welcome to our show. Welcome to our show. It's different than the ones you know.
We've got songs.
Wearing thongs. Oh my goodness, that is wrong.
Welcome to our show. We feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Specifically the one in his mouth.
Crap.
We promise this is fun. Sorry for the puns.
We'll do our best to
Entertain you now. Welcome to our show. It's the best show you're gonna know. Enjoy our flops and gaffs. We'll try to make you laugh. Welcome to our show.
Our next program tonight features that fearless fighter with fantastic features, the top-notch Tangler. One night, years ago, a brilliant scientist from a rich family found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time, or possibly the right place at the right time, depending on your perspective. Pelted with rays no one fully understands, Ms. Kimberly Benson was transformed into the top-notch Tangler, a superhero who can save the city.
Oh, now you're making me blush.
Along with Kim's boyfriend, Police Commissioner Carl Darling.
I'm proud to hold both positions.
And Lieutenant Smith, Carl's right-hand woman.
Thanks for mentioning me.
This terrific trio keeps Tiptown safe from the terrible townies who terrorize it.
Here.
Adam Carson, the superhero sidekick known as the Cosmic Comet, who used to be on the team but moved to Century City in his villainous bow.
Yeah, she's reforming.
Whatever you say. Theme song.
Join in if you know the words. Who's that flying through the sky?
The top-notch Tangler. Ooh, the top-notch Tangler.
Beating senseless the bad guys.
The top-notch Tangler. Ooh, the top-notch Tangler.
Prettier than an apple pie.
The top-notch Tangler. Ooh, the top-notch Tangler.
There she goes, bye-bye.
The top-notch Tangler. Ooh, the top-notch Tangler.
Hey everybody, I'm on the scene. No need anymore to flee or scream. I'm here for you, so have no fear. I'll knock those villains right on their ear.
She's the best, she's really tops. Unbelievable schemes and ropes and knots. She's the hero of Tiptown's peeps, cleaning up our dirty streets.
Oh my God, I love you!
top-notch tangler deserves a cheer.
Hooray!
Who's the bestest gal around?
The top-notch tangler, ooh, the top-notch tangler.
Keeping safe our own chip town.
The top-notch tangler, ooh, the top-notch tangler.
She'll pound those criminals in the ground.
The top-notch tangler, ooh, the top-notch tangler.
And turn every kid's frown upside down.
The top-notch tangler, ooh, the top-notch
There
tangler.
she goes, fighting
The top-notch
crime.
tangler, ooh, the top-notch tangler.
I'll do my best to make you proud. Now it's time to disperse the crowd. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Get home safe.
There she goes again. The top-notch tangler.
The top-notch tangler, ooh, the top-notch tangler.
Previously on the Top-Notch Tangler, supervillain the Wholesome Honey, real name Maribeth, was expecting child with her husband, the sinister sexist, and the two were trying to lead a crimeless life. Unfortunately, they were forced to return to their evil ways by Hella's Annie. When the sinister sextus was killed mid-mission, the Wholesome Honey helped the heroes defeat Hella's Annie in revenge, then took in fellow villain the Caped Caperer in a motherly way. Tonight's episode, A Walk in the Park. We begin a couple of months later as Kim and Maribeth meet in Tiptown's pretty park.
Thank you for inviting me to meet you, Kim. I needed to get out of the house.
Things with Caped Caper are not working out?
Oh, Sydney's fine. She's just a little much. She's so eager to please, which is great, but she's a lot.
I'd expect so. She's never had a family before.
Yes, but sometimes it's enough to make me go back to a life of crime.
Which you won't do.
Of course not. I gave you my word.
Good. I really don't want to see you go back to jail. Your baby will need its mother.
Yes, well, first it'll need a house.
What happened to yours?
Foreclosure. My husband thought insurance wasn't manly, and he was the one with the job.
Ouch. That's rough.
What am I supposed to do? I firmly believe a woman belongs in the home raising her children.
Well, you may have to adjust your beliefs.
You're rich. Can't you just give me some money so I don't have to rob someone?
Maribeth, look, I know you can do this. You are a supervillain. You can certainly handle working, and you have Sydney to help you.
Yes! Maybe she'll get a job.
Not my point, but she can help you with childcare.
Oh, that's true. Still, if I were to find employment, the position would need to be appropriately feminine.
Whatever I can do to help, please let me know.
I told you, you can give me money.
Besides that,
What's going on?
uh-oh, I'd better change clothes and check it out.
I'll come with you.
Look, Maribeth, I don't think this is going to be
I
the
don't
best.
have a costume or anything. I'll just be here if you need me.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, at the Tiptown police post.
Thanks for coming all the way from Century City, Carson.
Oh, of course, sir. The commute is less than a minute with my super speed.
Ah, yes, still.
Oh, no worries. I needed to get out today anyway. Take a little break.
Tired of bad rap yet?
Smith,
Emily and I are doing fine, thank you very much.
Are you trying to convince yourself or me?
We're good. Just having an adult son from the future show up and...
that would be enough to disrupt any relationship. But if anyone can handle it, Carson, I know you can.
Well, thanks, Commissioner.
Really, we don't work together any longer. Just call me Carl.
I don't know if I can.
Carl, I like the sound
Not you,
of that.
Smith.
Well, Carl, I love seeing you both, but what did you call me here for?
What I'm about to say doesn't leave this room, understand?
On my honor.
Smith,
Of course, sir.
the top-notch Tangler has been recruited by the Freedom Fighters.
Wow! Just, oh, wow!
Impressive.
Yes, and well, there's something about them that has my hackles up.
Sir, they're the country's top superheroes. There are no greater Americans.
And yet, the way they chose to introduce themselves felt off to me.
In what way?
I don't know, but Carson, I don't know anyone who knows more about superheroes than you do.
Well, that's mighty kind of you to say, Commissioner.
So, what do you know about them? Specifically, Dawn of Justice and Lady Liberty.
Well, Dawn of Justice is pretty mysterious, but he's been on the scene a while. Joined the fighters in '03. He took over as leader in 2012 when Knuckle Sam retired. Before that, though, not much else is known about him.
And Lady Liberty?
Oh, she's a lot more well-known. Her parents were criminal defense attorneys who did lots of pro bono work for poor people. They got their superpowers testing experimental drugs for cash to make ends meet. Then they became superheroes, known as Truth and Justice. But back in '97...
The Super War?
I thought you didn't know much about soup, sir.
Well, you'd have to be blind to miss the Super War. The country's top villains versus our top heroes. There'd never been anything like it before.
Right.
Or since.
Right. The heroes won decisively, and we've really only had minor villains since then. Comparatively, of course, Tip Town was far from that action. We've only ever had small-time foes here. That was until...
Alizani.
Right.
So, how does Lady Liberty figure into that? She looks way too young to have been involved.
Oh, she was. Her parents, on the other hand, nothing was proven, but there were rumors that her father switched sides, went too far in his quest for justice turned villainous. But we don't know that for sure.
What do we know?
Well, the day the final battle of that war happened, he disappeared. And that same day, Lady Liberty's mother gave birth to her.
Wow, that is a story.
Right? She's just superhero royalty and a legend to boot. Don't get much more admirable than Lady Liberty.
But if her father was evil...
She was raised by her mother until Miss Truth passed away a couple of years ago. The experimental drugs don't make the most stable suits.
Lady Liberty's father was known as Justice, and now there's Dawn of Justice. Any connection there?
I mean, Dawn of Justice wasn't on the scene until a few years after Justice disappeared, but he's definitely too young to be Lady Liberty's father, and I've never heard of any connection.
Could just be a coincidence.
Could be. Still. Any way you might try to find out more information, Carson?
Oh, golly, sir, I don't know. I mean...
Excuse me, Commissioner. Lieutenant Carson. What are you doing here?
Hello, Officer Ryan. I'm just visiting.
Good. Lieutenant Smith is doing so much better than you on the job.
Officer Ryan.
What do you need, Officer Ryan?
There's a disturbance at Pretty Park. Some new supervillain, the top-notch Tangler, is on the scene.
Officer Ryan, let's get down there. Smith, you have the office.
Yes, sir.
Ready to go, sir.
Oh, Commissioner...
Yes, go, Carson. We'll talk later.
Thank you, sir.
Where's he going?
A short time later, at the park.
Have no fear. The top-notch Tangler is here, but I don't see... Oh.
You have come to face me, the top-notch Tangler.
Sure. Who are you?
I'm Tiny Amazon, obviously.
Is that what you are or your name?
My name, obviously.
Obviously. What are you doing here, Tiny Amazon?
Taking back what's rightfully mine.
Pretty Park?
Yes, it is pretty. And as green space, it belongs to the Amazons.
The Amazons were never native to this part of the world.
It doesn't matter. You people belong in the cities, not in my lush nature. And there certainly shouldn't be any filthy gyro cots in this park.
I thought it was pronounced gyros.
No, you filthy American. It's gyro.
Gyro?
No, gyro.
Okay, so what do you have against gyros?
They're Greek.
And?
Do you know nothing of Amazons? We have long fought the Greeks.
Okay, well, Tiny Amazon, why don't you come with me quietly since you're clearly outmatched?
What? You think just because I'm 2 foot tall, I can't take you? I am mighty.
Look, I'm sure you are. Still, let's... Ow! You bit my leg!
Kick! Told
Kick.
Jump.
Kick.
Scratch.
Ow.
Attack.
Shake.
Bite.
Ow.
You can do it! The top-notch tangler!
Oh, thanks.
She will fall before me as so many tall people have done.
I don't doubt it. Kick.
Dodge.
Kick.
Jump.
Kick, kick.
Ouch.
Ha, kick.
Swipe.
Spin.
Claw.
Leap.
Trip.
Oof. Oh, you're quick.
Yes, I am.
Need any help, the top-notch tangler?
Sure, Cosmic Comet, if you wouldn't mind.
Not at all. Got her.
Not fair. 2 against 1, you dirty Greeks.
Neither of us are Greek, and even if we were,
Let's lock her up.
I'll run her straight to I'll run her straight to Pimmer Prison. I'm running too fast.
Thanks, Cosmic Comet.
No. Put me down. Unhand.
Great work! The top-notch tangler, great work!
Oh, thanks, Mary Beth.
And is that a ring on your finger?
Oh, yes, Carl proposed.
You weren't wearing it when we met up.
Let me change and then we could talk about it.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Moments later.
So who's Carl engaged to? Kimberly Benson or the top-notch tangler?
I don't know. We haven't worked that out.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I don't know. We haven't told anyone yet. I don't even know why I put this ring on before the fight.
Because you're excited to marry him.
Oh, I am, but it's going to be complicated.
Obviously. You know what would make it less complicated?
If I wasn't a superhero?
Yes, but how about having a wedding planner that knows your double identity and can help you sort out how to handle it all?
Oh, that would be nice, but I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm discreet. I'm also very expensive, of course, but worth every penny.
Oh, I mean, I don't really
Planning
need...
weddings is the perfect job for a woman like me. And yours, well, it's going to be so involved either way you go. I'm sure I can live off the commission for a while.
Maribeth, I appreciate the offer, but
I'm so excited we're going to be doing this together, aren't you?
Yes.
The top-notch tangler's getting married? Yippee! And she has the wholesome honey for a wedding planner. Who'd have thought? Come back next time for more adventures of the top-notch tangler. Instead of a commercial, we present a universe journey short from a new subseries called The Wormhole. Tonight's episode, Too Many Cooks. We begin on the bridge of the ASS Thrifty Too Fast, Too Furious.
Approaching the wormhole now.
Excellent, Lieutenant Yana.
Oh my goodness, look at it. It's gorgeous.
Aye, Ensign Sanders. That it is.
Hello.
No, I didn't expect you to be aboard.
I heard you were examining the wormhole, and as a science officer, I was very curious.
Well, Ensign Sanders, shove over and make room for Lieutenant New, would you?
Absolutely.
Hi, Bernie. I apologize if I am stepping on your toes. I will just observe.
Look, there's plenty of room for us both. Glad to have you here, New.
Terrific. Lieutenant Yana, bring us in close.
Aye, sir.
Oh, the first readings are coming in now. Oh, look at that.
Very interesting.
What is it, lass?
Well, look, I didn't expect this to really happen.
Excuse me, are we moving?
Aye, Lieutenant Commander Simon.
To the wormhole? Why?
Well, the briefing was sent out to all his senior staff. We're examining the wormhole.
I'm the science officer of this vessel. Why wasn't I called to duty?
We weren't needed for this one, lad. We've got it.
And yet you've got New, who isn't even a science officer on the starship up here.
I am only observing.
Well, if you can observe, I can observe Scoot.
Lieutenant Commander Simon, wouldn't you rather go and see things?
My, does that reading...
Yes, exactly what I was surprised by.
That's not good.
It may be good.
Trust me, it's not.
Okay.
And that's where we'll leave it this month. Come back next time for more installments of The Wormhole. And now, Life with a Voice Actor. In this reality show from IABD, 3 couples show us what it's like when your spouse earns a living with their vocal talents. Emily Cooper used to be a voice actor herself, but her husband Logan, who just sort of fell into the industry, now supports them.
You'll bounce back, babe. I believe in you.
Thanks. You're so supportive. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Terry LaFontaine manages his husband Jerry, trying to ensure Jerry only gets gigs worthy of his melodious moneymaker.
I can't wait to do this animated...
Rest your voice. You're going to need it when you get back to serious voice acting.
Finally, there's Victoria, wife of the legendary Man with a Million Mouths, Ben Callahan, who is now starring in a cartoon for Fact Broke Studios alongside Jerry and Logan.
I'm Ben. My wife and I met at a party shortly after my first big gig. I credit this marvelous woman with all my success.
I'm Victoria, and I'm bored.
Ha ha, you're hilarious.
Previously on Life with a Voice Actor, Jerry left Terry when he realized just how controlling his spouse could be, and Emily realized Victoria was afraid of her because of one little blow-up in a restaurant. Today's episode, Loyalty. We begin with Terry, who's having lunch with a friend.
I can't believe he left me, Marty.
I know, Terry. So sad.
I did everything for Jerry. He'd be nothing without me.
It is such a shame. Some people just don't know how to appreciate others.
Now, I know I can be a bit of a bully.
You sugar! No way.
But why can't he see I do it because I love him?
How ungrateful. I've always said he is just the worst.
Jerry isn't the worst. I love him.
Let me finish, honey bun. I was just saying he's the worst at appreciating you.
I mean, not usually.
You need someone who sees you for the true God of a man you are and who worships you.
What? Did you just call me a god?
Someone who loves when you ride them rough, break them down and mold them into the perfect specimen.
Yeah, Marty, but I want to mold Jerry, not someone else.
I'll tell you what, you are better than him.
No, I'm not. Jerry is the best human being I know.
Yes, of course, but maybe the best isn't what's best for you,
I don't follow.
Maybe you need someone who isn't the best so that you can make them the best.
That's what I tried to do with Jerry.
Right, of course. And you did a fantastic job.
He left me.
That's his loss. You have so much to give this world.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
He'd be blind not to see it.
You're absolutely right, Marty.
I know I am. So along those lines,
I'm going to march right on up to Jerry and make him see how good he has it with me.
That's not exactly what I meant. Did you miss the part where I said he was blind?
Oh, he'll see. I'll make him.
Or you could make me see.
What?
Nothing.
How am I feeling about the breakup? Good. Empowered. I love Terry, I really do, but he can't treat me like he does. It's like I'm his kid and he's one of those show moms. I'm not a child. We're supposed to be partners, equals.
What would he need to do to win you back?
Show me he can treat me like an adult, that he thinks of me as a person, not a project. If he could do that, I'd go back to him in an instant. Also, a sincere apology for the lemon water stunt wouldn't hurt.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, Emily and Victoria are also having lunch.
I can't believe Jerry left Terry.
Really? You can't?
I mean, I guess I can. Terry is a nightmare.
Hey, That is my friend you're talking about, and I happen to like that he is a nightmare.
But Jerry needs someone who's supportive.
Like Logan?
Excuse me?
I am just saying your spouse is the epitome of support.
Yeah, Logan's great.
So is Ben. Sometimes he's too supportive. Like a bra that you just want to rip off at the end of a long day.
I know what you... wait. Are you going to leave Ben?
Oh, of course not.
Oh, you... For a second, I
The
thought there
bathroom
that...
remodel is far from finished, and I don't have any personal income of my own.
What about the show?
Don't be crass, dear. We don't talk about the show while it's filming us. You can cut that, right?
Oh, yeah, the show. Well, do you think they'll fire Terry if he's not married to Jerry anymore?
Fire Terry? Huh. Never.
But this is life with a voice actor. If Terry isn't with a voice actor...
Well, we'll just have to find another voice actor to hook him up with then, won't we?
That's not what I meant.
I know a few who might be desperate or weak-willed enough. I could make some calls.
But I don't think we should interfere with what the producer...
Of course we should interfere. What are friends for?
Supporting you when you're down?
Oh, no, dear. That's husbands. No. No wonder that you don't have any friends.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. Please don't explode on me again.
I didn't... I'm not going to explode.
Are you sure?
Yes, look, that was one time. I'm fine. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me.
All right, if you say so. On an unrelated note, you look lovely today.
Really?
Well, maybe lovely is too strong of a word, but your look is a slight improvement over the usual. Did you shower? It works for you.
What's the best thing about Terry?
He has many good qualities, but right now...
I know it's hard. Just try to think of one.
He cares so much. I have no doubt that he loves me.
Mm-hmm. And what's the worst thing about Terry?
At Fact Broke Studios.
I wonder where Jerry is.
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
It's not like him to be late.
Yeah. I hope he's okay.
Nice! Logan Cooper, Ben Callahan. Hi, guys.
Hi, man. I'm Logan.
I'm Fred Stanley.
Nice to meet you, Fred.
What's your role in the production, Fred?
I'm an actor.
Cool. So are we.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I know you're already recording. They just hired me this morning, so I look forward to catching up.
What role are you playing?
I'm Basil.
But that's Jerry's role.
Who's Jerry?
Our friend that plays Basil.
Oh, I don't know. They just asked me to come in.
All right, people, take your booths.
Hello, you must be the director. I'm Fred Stanley, and I'm excited to be part of this project.
Laura, where's Jerry?
He had a scheduling conflict today.
Oh,
well, that's weird. He didn't mention anything to us.
Did you recast him?
No, of course not. Fred's just reading his lines for today. We'll have Jerry loop him in later.
Really? I thought this was a real gig.
It is. You'll be paid.
All right, then. Shall we, gentlemen?
I don't like this.
Fred seems nice.
That's not the problem.
Can we take our places now?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Scene 18. Take 1. Action.
Hiya, everybody.
Hiya, Basil.
How goes it, Basil?
Oh, I'm fine. But I was wondering about something.
What were you wondering about?
I was wondering about friendship. What makes a good friend?
That's easy. Just being there for each other.
Is it really that simple?
Oh, it sure is, Basil.
Oh, jeez, guys. I'm so glad you're my friends. I know you'll always be there for me.
Of course. We're nothing if not loyal.
And I'm loyal to you.
Cut.
What's the matter, Ben? Did I do something wrong?
No, it's not that. It's just...
Because if you want anything different, I'm open to suggestions. I just want to make sure I'm giving you what you need.
You were great, Fred. Just perfect.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, nothing like Jerry, but I like your take.
Oh, wow. That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, this just feels wrong, doesn't it?
How so, Ben?
I don't know. Maybe shouldn't we wait for... Jerry, maybe?
I told you, we'll record his part later. Let's get this done.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, back to one. Action.
I really hope Terry and I can work things out. But I just don't know if we can. The chasm between us seems pretty wide.
Mm-hmm. Does the fact that you may be off the show and replaced if you divorce factor into whether or not you're going to take Terry back?
What? You're firing me?
Oh, nothing's been decided. But if it did factor in, would that change your decision?
Oh.
A short time later, outside the studio where the reality show is made.
Terry?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Marty?
Just do your one-on-ones?
A few.
Did you say nasty things about Terry?
That's none of your business, Marty.
Marty, can you give Jerry and I a minute?
Maybe I should...
I don't know if that's necessary.
Well, you heard him. We best be moving along.
Please, Jerry?
Fine. Just a minute.
Terry, I think I should stay just in case there's...
No, Marty.
Yes, sir.
I notice you didn't send the cameras away.
I would if I could, but our contracts...
Right. Of course.
Jerry, I'm sorry. I got carried away.
That's an understatement.
I love you and I care about your career. Sue me.
Do you love me, or do you just love managing me?
I love you, Jerry. I might lose sight of what's important sometimes, but I really do love you.
I love you too, Terry. But you can't keep treating me the way you do.
I know. I'll do whatever you want. Just please give me another chance.
Are you just doing this to stay on the show?
The show?
Yeah, because they're going to fire us if we don't reconcile.
I'm not being fired. They offered me an extension of my contract this morning. Did somebody say you were being fired?
Not explicitly, but it was implied.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. I didn't know.
Well, if you're not being pressured, if you really want to make it up to me...
Yes, more than anything.
I'm willing to give it a try.
That's great.
So, why did you decide to take Terry back?
Ben told me about the recast. I'm not throwing away my big career break just because Terry is an asshole.
Oh, Jerry came to play. Who expected that? Will the crazy couple make it work? What about everyone else? Come back to find out next time in another Life with a Voice Actor. And now, a word from our sponsors.
I am Ashley Collins, the second newest troop member.
And I'm Megan Overholt, the newest troop member.
Yay, you're official. Congratulations.
Thank you. Today, we are talking with performer, director, writer, Samantha Stark.
Hello, happy to be here.
We want to talk to you specifically about life with a voice actor. Is it true you created that segment?
It is. I had.
And is it true that it started out as a commercial?
Yes, that is true. So
And
when
is
we
it true that you pre-cast all the roles and didn't let anyone audition?
well, it was just a commercial.
That
We
doesn't
didn't know-
seem fair.
It really doesn't. We could have been great in that segment.
Absolutely stupendous.
Well, neither of you were in the troupe when we.
Why does that matter?
You recast Logan. Why can't you hold auditions now and let us try out for Emily or Victoria?
Or Ben. I'd make a really terrific Ben.
You so would.
Well, I'm sorry, but we only recast Logan because Seamus left the troupe, and everyone else is already.
It's fantastic. We know. We have eyes.
And ears.
And ears, yeah.
The parts are already cast, and it wouldn't be fair to hold auditions to recast them now.
Sure, I agree.
If you don't agree to let us audition, why should we agree to let you walk out of here alive?
Megan, too far. Reel it in.
Sorry. If you don't agree to let us audition, why should we let you leave here with 2 unbroken legs?
Better, yes.
Thank you.
There are other parts to audition for.
There are?
Oh, yeah, there's an audition packet every month.
There is?
How'd you join the troupe if you didn't know that?
I'm just that good?
Oh, that's true.
So, anything else you want to know about life with a voice actor?
Gee, Sam, we've moved on. We can't just sit here and talk about your little segment all day.
Yeah, braggart.
But you invited me.
I'm
here
Ashley.
And I'm Megan, and this has been The Noobs.
Oh, voice actors.
And now, the season 2 premiere of Morning Show. Morning Show is a morning radio program in Columbus, Ohio. Its former producer is Shelley Myers, who left to take a job in federal government.
I am happy in my new position.
Host Pat Schock attempts to continue the hard-hitting news format Shelley established.
1 second, I just need to polish my opening.
While co-host Gus Goodall wishes they'd stuck to comedy.
Why are we still doing this?
Tonight's episode, Conflict of Interest Part 1. We begin with Shelley in her new office in the sprawling former headquarters of Coast to Coast Insurance in downtown Columbus.
Knock, knock.
Why do people say knock knock instead of just knocking on the door? It makes no sense.
You okay, Shelley?
Sorry, Ron. Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Janice asked me to pop in and make sure that you're ready for your meeting today.
Yes, I am more than ready.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Yes, I'm ready.
Are you sure? Because I'm more than happy to go with you and provide backup, or I could even do the meeting myself.
No, I can handle it.
Because you haven't spoken to these guys in 2 months, is that right?
That's right, I have not, but I'm fine, really.
Shelley. There's no shame in not wanting to revisit your past.
I'm not ashamed.
You're doing a great job here. No one is going to look down on you if you can't do this.
I can definitely do this, Ron. What are you implying?
Nothing. I'm just saying that...
Well, you don't need to just say anything. I have prepped for this, and I'm good at my job. We need them on board, and I know them. I can make this happen.
No one is saying that you're not good at what you do, but they've been pretty rough on us. A lot of people think that's because of you.
Do you think that that's because of me?
I don't know. And frankly, I don't care. This just needs to be dealt with, and Janice wants to make sure it gets done.
Oh, so she sent you to micromanage me.
I mean, she's just looking out for you.
I mean, I'm fine. You can tell her that I'm fine. In fact, I'll go tell her that myself.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessary.
I mean, it is if she sent you down here.
I can tell her.
No, I'll tell her myself.
Really, Shelley, it's not necessary.
It clearly is if she sent you down here to check on me. So I'll go see her right away just to allay any concerns.
Wait.
Yes?
Maybe she didn't, in so many words, send me a check on you.
I knew it, you little shit.
I'm sorry. I honestly wanted to see if you needed my help.
No, you didn't. You are still sore because you didn't get this job.
Not at all. You're doing great.
Yeah, that's why you tried to steal this right out from under me.
It would have looked so good for me if I could land them.
Yeah, it'll look even better for me when I do it.
Fair. No hard feelings, huh, Shelley?
Shove it, Ron.
You're not gonna tell Janice, are you?
I don't need to. You get in your own way more than I ever could.
That's your problem. You think you're so smart.
I am so smart, Ron. I figured you out.
You cannot blame me for trying.
Yeah, I can and I will.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, but I won't need it.
Meanwhile, at station WUBD, as morning show broadcasts live.
Governor Ben de Beers has finished relocation of his administration to temporary housing up in Delaware as construction has broken ground on a new state house.
And it's pathetic.
What's pathetic, Gus?
That's the state of Ohio just rolled over and abandoned all their Columbus buildings.
This is the national government, Gus, in Columbus. That's a big deal. Of course they're going to give up the state house and the rest.
Well, maybe the federal guys should build new instead of evicting our state leaders.
We're still in an ongoing national crisis. The federal government doesn't have time to build a capital from scratch.
So what, they're just moving in and taking over ours?
With the existing infrastructure and the recent emptying out of the massive coast-to-coast insurance complex just down the street, there's room.
Well, you don't like this any more than I do, Pat. Why aren't you fighting it?
I'm reporting the news, Gus. It's not my place to express my personal opinion.
Well, I have no problem expressing my personal opinions. Loyal viewers, this sucks. Traffic has gotten so much worse since they rolled into town.
A small price to pay to be at the center of it all.
You can keep your center, Pat. I want them back in D.C.
D.C. is in ruins. It makes sense for them to start fresh in a more central location.
Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Not in my backyard.
It has to be in somebody's.
Not mine.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. as always with everything you need to know.
And don't forget to floss.
You're out, guys.
Thanks, Leah. Is Mike in?
No, he left during the last act break.
Well, of course he did. Can't expect our new producer to stay for the whole show, now can we?
Be fair, Gus.
How come everyone's always telling me to be fair? Why can't somebody else be fair for once?
Also, she's waiting in the conference room.
Let her wait.
Be nice.
I don't want to do this.
We don't have a choice. Tyler will be just a minute, Leah.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not go back in there.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Good luck.
Come on, Gus.
Once more unto the breach.
It won't be that bad.
Well, have you talked to her since she quit?
No, and I'm looking forward to seeing her again.
Well, that makes one of us.
Have you talked to her since she quit?
No, no, why would I? No, I don't even think about her anymore.
That seems a little harsh.
Look, let's just get this over with.
In the conference room at the station.
Hello.
Hi, Shelley. You look good.
Thanks. So do you, Pat.
Well, unlike my buddy boy here, I'm not happy to see you at all.
No surprise there. How are you, Gus?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, thank you. Thank you both for agreeing to meet with me.
Not like Brock has given us a choice, but I am so glad that you two made up.
Brooks understands how things work.
Oh, and I don't?
So, I assume this meeting is because the administration doesn't like our coverage of them.
I wouldn't go that far. Just maybe let's see how we might tweak it.
We report the news.
Yes, and of course President Anderson does not wish to interfere with that.
Yeah, because she can't. Freedom of the press, right there in the Constitution.
Absolutely. No one is trying to infringe on your journalistic freedom.
It's not what it sounds like.
Look, this is the most widely listened to radio program in the city, which is now the capital of the United States of America.
Well, thank you, Shelley, for just giving us that platform.
I'm just asking you to be fair.
Okay. Fair? Oh, well, there's that word again.
I am trying to be fair.
I know that you are, Pat, but Gus here clearly...
I say what I think.
But maybe you could give us a little more of a chance before you crucify us so publicly? Wait until we do something worth attacking us for?
Turning all of Columbus upside down isn't worth attacking us for?
Now, come on, Gus. I already told you that criticism isn't fair. Any city the government moved into would face some adjustments.
Thank you, Pat.
Whose side are you on, Pat?
I'm not on a side. I'm just trying to do my job.
Great. Now, what can we do to make that easier for you?
Access to the president.
We've had many staff members available for interviews.
Yes, but not President Anderson or the vice president, chief of staff. Nobody with any real authority.
They're all a little bit busy at the moment.
Aren't we all?
Pat,
No, Shelley. They're moving into our town and taking over, but they haven't spoken to the people of the city. I think it would really help things go more smoothly if the residents felt heard, like a part of the process.
That's a good point. I'll see what I can do.
Don't just see what you can do. Go tell Patty that she needs to
President Anderson. She's not going to come on if you can't even say her name with respect, Gus.
Oh, I'll be respectful if she's here, which I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, why hasn't she made any effort to reach out, Shelley? What is she thinking?
I don't know, Pat.
When you're in the room with her, how does she seem? Do you think she cares about the people of Columbus at all?
I couldn't say.
Oh, come on. Don't go soft on us now. Since when have you ever held back what you think about someone?
I couldn't say because I haven't been in the room with her, Gus.
Oh my God. Don't lie to us, Shelley.
I am just a communications liaison for Columbus. I'm not a senior staff member.
Oh, that's rich. Okay. You sold your soul out for nothing.
Gus, be nice.
I didn't sell out anything, Gus. I am working for an administration that I believe in on an important project that I can help with.
Oh, can you? Because you can't even get me to stop running my mouth.
That's why I'm here. I think that I can honor Pat's request and get you access to a senior official. Then we'll see how it goes from there. But it won't ever be the president if she doesn't think that you're going to give her a fair shake.
I'll do the interview one-on-one.
What?
Tell her Gus won't be a part of it. Just me and President Anderson in a room. 10 minutes. That's all I ask.
I might be able to sell that if you do well with a couple of others first.
Who are you offering?
think I can get you the press secretary, and then if that goes well, chief of staff, and then just maybe...
Then the president, one-on-one.
Excuse me. I don't think I have to say this, but apparently here we are.
You
am
will
a
need
co-host
to come
of
to
this program.
You'll need to go to them, Pat.
Of course. Name the time and place.
And you'll have to undergo a background check.
Absolutely. Whatever they need.
Am I not here?
Gus, this is important to the show. For the show. For us.
And you're just going to cut me out? What?
You cut yourself out with the way you've been talking.
Pat, we will need assurances.
I'll start defending the administration more strongly when Gus opines against her.
That's good, but it doesn't do us any favors for morning show to devolve into just partisan bickering.
It won't, I promise.
You can't promise that.
But you can, Gus.
Oh, I could, but I won't.
Please, Gus. Think of the opportunity. Our show might even get syndicated.
Syndicated?
Honestly, I'm surprised that it hasn't happened already.
You want to be on radios across the country, Gus?
Yes, Pat, of course I do.
No buts. You can be more fair than you've been, can't you?
I suppose.
He'll do it.
If he will, then I will see what I can do.
Thank you, Shelley.
Now, obviously, I'm not high enough to make any guaranteed promises.
I know you'll do your best.
Will she?
Of course I will, Gus. Just let me take this back to the office and I will be in touch.
I hope so.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Back at Shelley's office a few days later.
Knock, knock.
Not even you can bring me down today, Ron.
Oh, I just heard. A one-on-one with the press secretary. I can't believe we agreed to that.
Look, it'll be good for the administration and for all of us.
You'd better hope so. If this goes so...
Yeah, I know. You'll be in this office. I know.
I'll really enjoy my view.
Don't pick out your drapes just yet.
Drapes? I prefer blinds.
I'm sure you do, Ron. I'm sure that you do.
Pat's going to interview the press secretary? How will that go? And can Pat rein Gus in? Come back and find out on another morning show.
Hi folks, Holly Harper here, lowly employee of Pimmer Labs and determined to work my way up. Today I'm just scrubbing out toilets and it's actually...
Pardon me.
Oh my God, you're Captain Comptroller.
Yes, I am.
Holly Harper, big fan.
Thank you, young lady. Now, I'm sorry to interrupt your work, but I'm looking for Conference Room B.
I know where that is.
Could you show me to it, maybe?
Sorry. Yes, right this way. So, what's it like having super comptroller powers?
Well, that's surprising.
What?
Well, when most people meet me, they ask me about flying or fighting supervillains or what the top-notch Tangler is like.
Oh, yeah. Those are good questions. Sorry mine is so lame.
No, I didn't think it was lame at all.
I'm just fascinated by the many and varied duties of a comptroller and how you apply them to fighting bad guys.
I would be happy to talk to you about that, but I'm late for a meeting.
Oh, of course. What's the meeting about?
Well, this is kind of on the hush-hush, but I'm in negotiations to be the official superhero for Pimmer Labs.
Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. I've always been more of a public sector employee, but with the resources of Pimmer Lab behind me, I think I could make a big difference.
I'm sure you could. Here you are, Conference Room B.
Thank you, Holly. I look forward to talking to you again.
Me too. Bye, Captain Comptroller.
Bye.
This is Universe Journey. It's 2429. Captain Richard N. Kakay commands Eastwood Station, situated near a wormhole to the Echo Dimension. Kakay and crew protect the galaxy from invasion by their evil counterparts.
I am in charge. And I'm also have a starship that I'm in charge of, the ASS Thrifty, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Kakay's first officer is Commander Michelle Takalati.
The nearly omnipotent Z showed me several possible futures, and none were good. I've got to do something to prevent us from losing the war with the Echo Dimension.
The station is located near the planet Seraptitia, home to Commander Meow Meow, who was the ASS's liaison to the world, but he was fired for murdering his family.
I am not evil, nor did I murder my family, but my Echo counterpart is, and he is the killer.
Too bad your people don't listen to reason and facts. The chief engineer of Eastwood is Colm Foley.
I'm just happy to be among friends.
Science Officer Lieutenant New, an android, heroically sacrificed her life to save the station. Her memories were downloaded into a new body.
Oh.
The logistics officer on Eastwood and the Starship is Lieutenant Michael Anders.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Commander Bobby Luna is in charge of the Echo Dimension office on the station.
We'll stop them.
Last, but not least, overseeing this region of space is Admiral Jamie Jameson.
The Echo version of my deceased son, Jake, is convinced that the Echo me is going to invade soon. How do I stop myself?
Theme song!
Space, we are new. We travel far beyond the stars, from Pluto all the way to Mars and beyond, for we go much, much, much further, with lots of enthusiastic fervor. Our mission is never ending. Like Facebook, we'll be ever friending. Join us every month on our journey. Though you may want an attorney, for we won't be held liable for your claims. And if you ask us again, we'll say the same.
Tonight's episode, Differences. We begin in the presentation hall at Eastwood Station. Much of the crew is gathered in the tiered seating while Lieutenant New is honored on stage by Admiral Jameson.
New, it is with great gratitude that I present you with the ASS Badge of Intrepidity, our highest honor, and grant you a promotion to the rank of full lieutenant for your brave efforts in saving this station.
Thank you, Admiral Jameson.
I only hope we can all learn from your example. Dismissed.
Congratulations, Neil.
Thank you, Commander Meow Meow.
I only wish I held that science position open a little longer so I could have given it to you, New.
I am standing right here.
Commander Meow Meow is an exemplary science officer.
Thank you.
He may not be as technically capable as I am, but he has served well in similar positions.
Ooh, sick burn.
Hey.
New, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Ensign Sanders.
We haven't had a chance to catch up since your rebirth. Want to grab a bite to eat?
I do not need to eat.
I remember. Just sit and chat.
My shift starts in 5 minutes.
Okay, later then?
Perhaps. I will let you know.
All right.
Congratulations, New.
Thank you, Commander Takalati.
I have to run, but we'll talk later.
I would like that.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
You built me, so if you are proud of me, are you not proud of yourself?
No, it's complicated. I'd be happy to explain it to you sometime.
I look forward to that.
Ensign New, a well-deserved honor.
Thank you, Lieutenant Norton.
I apologize that I failed in my duty and left you in such a tough situation, though obviously you comported yourself admirably.
It is all right.
You should do more than apologize.
Do you have a problem with me, Meow Meow?
That's Commander Meow Meow. And yes,
All
I
right,
do-
people, all right. Enough standing around. Let's get back to it. We have an invasion to prepare for.
Of course, sir.
Captain, may I have a moment with Lieutenant New?
Yes, be quick about it, though. Everyone else, let's go.
New. We also have not had much opportunity to catch up.
I have not had time for social functions as my neural banks took over most cognitive functions as they reloaded my past memories and skill sets.
I understand. Is that almost complete?
Working. Yes, it is now complete.
Good. Can we talk after shift tonight?
Yes, I remember we spent much time together socially.
Do you want to resume that social time with me?
I do not see any reason to change that habit. I endeavor to return to normal as rapidly as possible.
All right. It's a date, then.
Acceptable. I will meet you after my shift.
Later, in a conference room.
So as you can see, all personnel are now on the increased work rotation you requested, Commander Takalati.
Great, Lieutenant Anders. How quickly does that get us to this month's benchmarks?
We should complete all goals by the 25th.
Excellent work, Lieutenant Anders.
Thank you, Lieutenant Norton.
I disagree. We only saved 5 days with the latest changes.
Yes, sir. We still need to
We
make
need to
sure
get this
that
done quickly so we can get another round of development after.
Things are progressing ahead of schedule.
Yeah, and everyone is already spread as thin as I can spread them. If we go any further...
We have to.
I think what Lieutenant Anders is trying...
Dismissed, Norton.
Yes, sir.
You too, Anders. Get me those man hours.
Commander Takalati, may I speak freely?
Yes, Anders.
Everyone is feeling the pressure. We can't keep going at this pace.
Is the ASS sending reinforcements?
No, sir. They said they're already spared us all they can. They're still rebuilding from the Kaman War, and they need defenses elsewhere.
In case we fall.
They didn't say that.
They didn't have to. They don't think we can hold off invasion. If those plumbers on Saturn think that I won't
With
do
all
something...
due respect, sir, they've assigned 7 Starsheep to this sector. That's a significant portion of the fleet at present.
But it's not enough.
It'll have to be. If we use them right,
It
we can
won't
at
be.
least...
We have to stop what Z showed me from happening.
We can, sir. The changes you've implemented
Are just the
just...
tip of the iceberg. Norton and I have much more extensive plans in mind.
That's fair, sir, but we need to accomplish the current workload first, and we can't go any faster on that.
Anders, the lives of everyone in this dimension are at stake.
I understand, sir. Everyone does. We're pushing ourselves for it, for you.
They have to push harder.
If we push any harder, we'll be useless when the invasion finally comes.
Anders, I am doing my best to make sure that we are
Yes,
ready for the invasion.
sir. We all are.
Don't interrupt me. Don't think for one moment that your familiarity gives you the right to question my orders or my judgment.
I'm sorry, sir. I
Anders,
didn't mean
you're
any-
dismissed.
Yes, Admiral Jameson.
We're not done here, Anders.
For the moment, you are.
Sir, I can
I
explain-
spoke with Lieutenant Norton. And before you blame her, this is something I've heard from a number of officers lately.
I can explain, Admiral Jameson.
I'm talking to you as your friend, not your superior. Just listen to me for a minute, Tokalati, please. Or
Yes,
Takalati, sorry. You're doing exemplary work. The entire crew is, both crews, Station and Starsheep. But you have to give them a break.
If I do, we will lose.
If you don't, we'll lose.
I don't know what to do, sir.
It's all right, Commander. Command is hard, and you're still figuring it out. Anyone in your position would be having just as tough a time.
Kake isn't.
Kake didn't see what you saw. Besides, he's unique in his leadership style.
I understand. I should try to emulate him.
God, no. Don't do that. You'll find your own take, Tokolati. But not this one. Not the way that you've been acting lately.
If you're dissatisfied with my performance...
I'm not. Yet. And I won't be if you take a breath and step back.
I'm not sure I can.
How many hours a night have you been sleeping?
It depends.
On average.
5 or 6.
5 or 6. Honestly?
2 or 3.
I can tell. The crew can tell.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't apologize, Tokolati. Just... You have to set an example. I'm sure a lot of them aren't sleeping well either right now. A leader has to project confidence and be prepared. That includes getting enough rest and being sharp, not working yourself or anyone else to death.
Yes, sir.
You are doing great, Tokolati. Extra shifts are appropriate right now. Just make sure you consider health as well.
Understood.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, ASS Command really needs to send more people. A lot of positions are doubled up between Eastwood Station and the Thrifty, Too Fast, Too Furious right now.
That is problematic, isn't it? I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, sir.
That's what I'm here for.
On the command deck of Eastwood Station, Kake is just concluding a call with the planet Surreptitio.
We will not be aiding you in this endeavor, Captain Kake.
But Purple People Eater, the threat is real. We have sent you mountains of evidence.
We do not believe in your people's lies.
Figures.
I am the frickin' blessed one. Believe me.
We will be in touch soon. Pirtle out.
I can't believe it. Months of negotiations and back and forth, and they still won't listen to reason.
Typical of their species.
What exactly is your problem with the surreptish, Lieutenant Norton?
I'd think you'd know, being how you insist you're not like the others. Meow meow.
Once again, I am Commander Meow Meow. I am your superior officer, and I expect you to treat me with respect.
If you think I'm going to
All right,
treat
kids,
you...
kids. Conference room, now. All right, we can't have this fighting on my command deck, so we're going to settle this right now.
You heard Commander Kake, Norton. Knock it off.
I am only doing my job as security chief in this station.
Your job does not include harassing me.
My job includes treating any persons who might be a threat with a degree of suspicion.
I am not a threat.
That remains to be determined.
I have served the ASS with a flawless track record.
Except when you were arrested for conspiracy to start a war.
I was cleared of those charges.
By your friends. There may have been some bias involved.
The one with the bias is you, Lieutenant Norton.
Captain, permission to not be assigned on shift with the science officer.
Denied. You are both senior staff of this space station, and you will have to find a way to work together.
Tell that to her. I haven't done anything.
Your presence here is more than enough.
Did I offend you in some way, Lieutenant?
Your whole species offends me.
Oh, hey, look. I'm all ribbing for Meow Meow. I mean, trust me, I love it, but not for his species. That's crossing a line. I stopped doing that years ago.
Thank you, sir.
Ugh, I don't want to be on his side. I don't want to be on your side, but Norton, seriously, what's the problem here?
His people are evil.
Yeah, I know, but Miffler isn't. He's just annoying.
Sir, they're all evil. I don't want to insinuate he may have you fooled, but
Excuse me, he doesn't have me fooled, Lieutenant. I have served with Melephant for 4.5 years now, and I would know if he's evil.
They play the long game.
No, Meow Meow does not, so stop judging him based on his entire race.
Thank you, Captain Cockay.
Now, if you want to call him Weasley or whiny or a pain in the tuchus, then go for it.
I am her superior.
Yes, and you also need to learn how to take a joke.
I can take a... I can take a joke.
Right. Meow Meow, you're here. She's here. Neither of you are going anywhere, unfortunately, so work with her.
I will do my best, sir.
Good. Norden?
I will curtail my public accusations, but no, Meow Meow, I am still keeping a close eye on you.
Commander Meow Meow, Lieutenant. No other officer can see you disrespect him. Am I understood, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, now get back to work. Oh, God, I work with children.
That evening, at a restaurant on the mall, Meow Meow waits for his date to arrive and is surprised that she is not alone.
Hi, New. Ensign Sanders.
Hi, Commander Meow Meow. New invited me to eat with you two.
Why?
I'm sorry if I'm intruding.
You said you wanted to spend time together socially, Commander Meow Meow, and since Sanders wanted the same, I thought it more efficient to be with you both concurrently.
Yes, that is more efficient.
Should I leave? I feel like a third wheel.
Perhaps I should go. Let you two catch up.
Are you sure? Because
Yes, I will see you later, New.
All right. Goodbye, Commander Meow Meow. What shall we talk about, Ensign Sanders?
How about we start with you calling me Bernie?
That seems inappropriate while we are on the ASS premises.
You used to call me Bernie.
Accessing memory banks. Yes, I did. All right, Bernie.
You seem different, New.
How so, Bernie?
Like, more mechanical.
I am an android.
Yes, but you used to be warmer.
Interesting. Perhaps it is because I am built to learn and I had many experiences before we previously met that would have shaped my personality.
You still remember all those experiences, don't you, New?
Yes.
But, oh, do you remember how they made you feel?
I do not. Feelings are not part of the memories that were uploaded to me.
Oh, that explains it then. It's going to take you time to get back to what you were.
If that makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, look, when humans go through tragedy, they don't bounce back instantly. If anything, the fact that you're still processing everything makes you more human.
I am pleased to hear that, Bernie. Thank you.
You're welcome, New. Oh, what's that on the table?
It appears to be a wrapped gift.
From Commander Meow Meow to you, no doubt.
Why would Commander Meow Meow wrap a gift for me? It is not my birthday, nor a holiday that he or I celebrate.
I mean, you and I have both been pretty busy, so we haven't caught up lately, but I'm pretty sure you were dating him.
Yes, I was.
It is customary for people to give gifts periodically to those they're in love with.
Checking memory banks. I do not remember Commander Meow Meow ever stating that he loved me.
Well, I just watched him walk away, and trust me, New, whether he said it or not, he did.
Did or does?
Maybe you should go find out.
I I think perhaps we should reacquaint ourselves first, Bernie.
If you say so, but I wouldn't leave Commander Meow Meow waiting too long.
At a table in the nearby bar.
Heard you on the Starship again today.
I just needed a few odds and ends, and their supplies are a bit more well stocked at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Do you regret choosing to serve on the station instead?
No, lass. I mean, yes, the new Thrifty is exciting, and part of me does miss being the chief of a vessel, but the people I care about are here.
Many of the crew are splitting their time between the two, and with your rank, you could arrange to...
I could, but I already took one job from Spalding. I'm not about to displace him entirely.
You're a good man, Colm Foley.
So I've been told, and sometimes I even believe it.
Foley spots Jay Jameson enter the bar.
Hi. There's a fellow I'm a wee bit curious on.
Jay? He's good people.
I thought you didn't trust him.
I didn't, but I'm coming around now that I've had a chance to work with him. He's given us so much intel, you won't believe it.
Mind if I wave him over here?
No, not at all.
Oi! Jay!
Commander Foley, right?
Aye, Colm Foley. Nice to meet you, Jay. Informally speaking, as our contact has been so limited. Can I buy you a drink?
I wouldn't want to intrude.
No, it's fine. Have a seat.
Well, all right.
What are you drinking?
Scotch.
Aye, good man.
Would you prefer that I call you Foley or Colm?
Oh, either is fine with me.
All right. Now, not to be presumptuous, but did you wave me over here for a particular reason?
Aye, lad. I have so many questions for you, but I don't want my curiosity to overstep your bounds. Do you mind if I ask a few and you haven't answered any you don't feel like answering?
Only if I can ask you a few too.
I'm an open book, though I'm not all that interesting.
He's being modest.
Oh, I am not.
Just one of the best engineering minds of the day.
I've heard that.
It's Ramesh. There are plenty just as smart.
Okay, well, and this can't be true, but I heard that you lived more than 50 years on an alien world and then came back without having aged a day.
Now that one is true.
Okay, I'd love to hear that story.
And I'd love to hear all about the Echo Dimension and how your Jameson is different than our Jameson is different than yours. Or wait, is that too personal?
It's personal, but I suspect your story is too.
Aye, a bit of it anyway.
Well, show me yours and I'll show you mine.
I could tell I liked you right away.
The feeling's mutual.
Sounds like we're going to need some more drinks. I'll be right back.
Aye.
All right. Now start at the beginning and don't leave anything out.
Okay, so.
Captain's Diary. I know war is coming. Again. I'm not sure we're up to it. Infighting, burnout, fear. Those are our enemies, and they are serving on this station right now. And whatever's going on with New, I know that's making things worse for Meow Meow. And for some reason that doesn't delight me anymore. It must be because of Norton. She's making me feel sorry for him, and I don't like. No likey. Gotta nip that one in the bud quick. Kake out.
So this is the tale of our noble crew. They're here for a long, long while. Come back next month, my friends, as conflict on Seraptitia heats up on another universe journey. Thank you all for tuning in. Tonight's show was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Nick Arganbright. Our Foley artist is Brendan Mickna. Our Foley technician today was J.T. Walker. The show guest starred Wayne J., Rachel Cagle, Tay Lane, and Zane Sexton. It's All Been Done Radio Hour stars Dan Kondo, Chase McHentz, Wendy Parks, Joe Morales, Ashley Collins, Shane Stefanchik, Nick Arganbright, Sam Clements, Nathan Haley, Megan Overholt, Ryan Yohe, Katie Boisenalt, Samantha Stark, Keith Jackson, and Kristen Green. I've been your narrator, Darren Essler. Join us back here on March 13th at 5 p.m. for our next show featuring our 100th guest star, George Pete Caliotis. Good night!